on the lifting gear. We were checking out and solving various numericals on the lifting gear of our ships, cranes or derricks, and we will be continuing further to that more numericals and calculations today afternoon. And for that, all of us are already ready with our calculators and registers. The formulas we had also already written down, which will be used for this purpose of numericals. The formula of effort and efficiency and other for the breaking stress of various ropes. Okay. So as let's see how many boys are already now ready in the class. So everybody is there in the class. Very good. All of you are there in the class and all of you can see this PPT numerical number 3.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So this is we had done in our previous class already from this point onward, and let's continue with that number 4 numerical. Who will read it for me, beta?
Calculate the stress on the hauling part of a double luff tackle rope to advantage. Double purchase 2 and 2 sheaves when used to lift a load of 5 tons.
Okay, so given है भैया two fold purchase, that is double love tackle. आपको दिया भी हुआ है sheaves 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, n is equal to 4, weight is 5 tons. Advantage, हमें advantage दिया हुआ है, for that PR is equal to n plus 1, that is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So just substitute these values because we need to find out the effort or the stress on the hauling part is equal to W plus NW into friction divided by velocity ratio, and we get the answer 1.4 tons. Just do it yourself and confirm that you all are getting the same answer. Everybody should do it because everybody needs to get this right and get 25 marks because everybody needs to get their COC for second mate. सबको आया बेटा 1.4 ton answer?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very simple. Still it is a very simple numerical we have done. Moving ahead to the numerical number 5. Somebody else better read it for me.
A 5-ton load is to be lifted by means of a gun tackle used to disadvantage. Find the approximate stress on the hauling part of the tackle and the minimum size of wire you would use in the tackle.
Very good. So as we have just read this, it is a similar question. The only one part which added is over here. Also find out the minimum size of the wire rope you would use in this tackle. Like previously, we will just apply this formula and put the values because W is 5 tons, gun tackle is 2, N is equal to 2, is equal to VR also 2 because it is to disadvantage, and we put the values in this formula. Every time you write this formula with your hand and then you don't make a mistake. Effort is equal to W plus NW into friction divided by velocity ratio. So here we have put 10% as friction. If nothing given, you can assume friction as 10%, which is 0.1 as written over here. And we get the effort answer. Yeah, this is already done with us. So this numerical 5 effort we get 3 tons. And effort aa gaya. Now the question is asking
Yes, sir.
very good. Now we are thinking because the question is asking this: what is the minimum size of the wire rope you will use? And now we have to start to think or thinking which wire rope it is talking about.
Yes, sir.
ध्यान से सुनिए. एक लड़का बोला 6 into 12. मैं आपको समझाने वाला हूँ. I have taught you 3 different wire ropes. 6 will always be of the construction of 6 into 36, for which I know the breaking stress formula is 21d square by 500. So then we get the equation 21d square 500 is equal to effort into 6, where again 6 is factor of safety. Effort is 3, which I already calculated, and I get the D. Diameter is equal to 20.7 millimeter, or then in the answer you can write 22 millimeter. That is the next higher even number. For the purpose of diameters, usually the ropes are of the even number diameter. So if I find the answer is something like 20.7, तो इसलिए next higher number क्या हुआ? 22 millimeter answer आ गया. तो अब हम सोच use this 15d square 500 is equal to effort into 6. Then you will find the diameter will be much more than this. So the question I ask is, what is the minimum size of the rope will be of the construction always of the 6 into 36 construction wire rope. For this purpose, I have already written these first three lines in remark. If you want to check out for all three different wire ropes, you can check out. And then in the final, you write the answer, which will be of the least diameter and which will be this one, 20.7. And that's how the answer over here we have got. ठीक है बेटा? If you write 21 millimeter answer, I have got no problem. It is also correct. But in reality, what I am telling you, normally these steel wire ropes are in even number diameters, 20 and 22, 24, 28 like this. Okay? 20 मत लिख देना. इसमें अगर 20.7 आपने कैलकुलेट किया, उसके बाद किसी ने 20 लिख दिया, तो प्रिंसिपल मिस्टेक है. यू विल लूज मार्क्स फॉर दैट. नेक्स्ट हायर, उससे ज्यादा राउंड ऑफ यू कैन डू द डेसिमल्स. तो देखिए आप सुन रहे हैं, हम हर चीज डिस्कस करेंगे. इफ द क्वेश्चन वाज, सी इफ इन द क्वेश्चन दे हैड रिटन what size of the 6 into 24 construction wire rope you will use. So they are telling you I need to use 6 into 24 construction. In that case, I know the breaking stress for that is 20 d square 500 is equal to effort into 6 and then whatever diameter is. Understood? Very good. बेटा क्यों नहीं समझेंगे? We are all bright young boys and all of you are paying good interest and attention. Let's read this next numerical. तू ही पढ़ बेटा.
10-ton load is to be lifted by means of a double luff tackle used to disadvantage, with a gun tackle rigged to advantage, secured to the hauling part of the.
What is this question is what after reading what we are seeing is a combination of two blocks. It's a combination of two blocks. First they say there is a double luff tackle or two-fold purchase used to disadvantage. The hauling part of this two-fold purchase is connected to the gun tackle, which is used to advantage. How we will do this question, and that's what we are going to see. Anybody would like to say something?
The efficiency of first will become the weight for the second, sir.
Yes, beta. पहले my question to you is calculate the stress on the hauling part of the gun tackle. पहले उसके बाद मैं efficiency पे आऊँगा. तो हम अब सोचना do this, go about a question like this. So please pay attention. Again, simple, step by step. First, I will calculate the effort of this double luff tackle. So I'm repeating. First, I will calculate the effort of the wire rope or of the hauling part of the double luff tackle, which will become load for the next gun tackle. Then, obviously, I'll find out the next effort, which I can name effort 2. So first, I'll find out effort 1. Which becomes load for the next tackle, gun tackle over here, because that is where it is connected to the next tackle. Then I'll find out effort 2 and thereafter other things as required. That's what I'm going to do now in front of you. But before we start to find out the effort over here after the gun tackle by these steps, for your good information, can you see some rigging plan as sketched by me with my free hand to show you? All of you can see this, beta? See, this is the rigging plan I am showing you with my cursor. Weight is 10 tons. This is double luff tackle or two-fold purchase used to disadvantage. It is telling you. So this is the runner wire of the hauling part of the double luff tackle, which is thereafter connected to the next gun tackle over here. See, this is a gun tackle. N is equal to 1 plus 1 sheave over here. And then this is connected at the deck, and over here is the derrick for your understanding to show you. And thereafter then I find out effort 2. So because I need to find out the final effort, that is effort 2. Step by step we will do. Find out effort 1 first, which becomes load for the gun tackle. Thereafter find out effort 2 and thereafter find out other things. So here we go. What all is given, we write. We are seeing this double luff tackle, N is equal to 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. W is 10 tons. Is used to disadvantage. So I say that is VR number 1. I have given it number 1 because there is a combination of two blocks. Is equal to N is equal to 4. As spoken and written over here. The hauling part of this is connected to the gun tackle used to advantage. So gun tackle is N is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. VR2, that is the next VR, is then in that case N plus 1. Because gun tackle is to advantage. So we get 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. This is a combination of two purchases. And first calculate effort 1, which becomes load for the next. And then you find out the next effort 2 or final effort. I'm still speaking, still just looking at it. Beta, all the class, please mute yourself. There is some distance. Or if you are wearing some in your ears, it might also create disturbance. So effort 2, W plus I cannot do. Yeah, अब हो गया mute. By VR, so we get 3.5 tons. This effort 3.5 tons become load for the next effort 2. So we need to find out effort 2 where load is effort 1. ये effort 1 है ना, ये इस पे load बन गया है फिर. ये देखिए advantage में है. This is also coming down. Effort 2 is also coming down in the same direction. That's why it is also given in the question. The gun tackle is used to advantage. Then you find effort 2 by the same formula. W plus NW friction by VR 2, and we get here the W is effort 1, that is a 3.5 tons. N is 2, again 3.5.1 by, and we get the final answer 1.4 ton is the effort required, or the final effort, or effort 2 after the gun tackle over here, and I get the answer as 1.4 ton. क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में पूछा है what will be the obviously the stress on the hauling part in the final tackle or the next tackle. अपने हाथ से एक बार करिए.
VR into 2 की है सर E2.
Please do it with your own hand. So this is a rigging plan for your reference.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
1.4 ton सबका आ जाएगा. Then we need to find out other things, efficiency and the size of the ropes etc. So let's do that now. Solve कर रहे हैं. Effort answer is 1.4 tons. Combination of two blocks, and then let's find out the efficiency now. Yeah, so don't worry. So I'm there with you, and you will not, nobody will miss anything. Efficiency. Now we need to find out the efficiency of the system. Formula हमने already लिखा हुआ है. Is equal to MA by VR into 100%. Mechanical advantage is load by final effort. बताया था ना मैंने. Load कितना उठाया? 10 tons. Final effort कितना लगा? Only 1.4 tons. Mechanical advantage कितना हो गया? 7.14. देखिए, just by applying 1.4 tons, I have been able to lift up 10 tons, 7 times more. Now we need to find out the VR. VR क्या होगा? Because there is a combination of two blocks. पहला VR1 हमने देखा is 4. Efficiency, that will be the product of the individual VRs. Multiply कर देंगे एक दूसरे से. Product कितना हुआ? 4 into 3. So efficiency is 7.14 divided by 12 into 100%. Answer is 59.5%. So wherever there is a combination of two blocks or multiple blocks or within a system, for the purpose of finding the efficiency, the VR will be the product of the individual VR. Okay, सबका आ गया बेटा. Now the question says, हमने question लिखा हुआ है, we find out the 6 into 24 construction wire rope for the luff tackle. तो आपको दे रखा है. So what will be the breaking stress formula for 6 into 24? 20 d square 500 is equal to effort 1 into 6. Effort 1 हमने निकाला क्या? 3.5 tons. Double luff tackle के लिए जो वायर लगेगी 3.5 into 6 is equal to this formula. I get the diameter D as per 22.9, and then the rounding off to the next higher even number, I can say 24 millimeter. If you want to write 23 millimeter also, it is good enough. And it asks, भैया what will be the size of the wire rope? Oh, nylon rope for the gun tackle. Breaking stress हमें पता है nylon rope का 5d square by 300. हमें पता है, हमने लिखा हुआ है, हम बार बार करेंगे तो हमें रट तो जाएगा ही, रटेगा. 5d square by 300 is equal to effort 2. So that is the next. Gun tackle का effort अलग है, rope अलग है. Into 6, that is 1.4 into 6. Factor of safety. Again I find that D diameter is equal to 22.45 millimeter. Then again you can say it is 24 millimeter answer. So this is something we can say a mother question. Rounded off, everything is put in this, or almost everything is put in this. Once we have understood and we can do a question like this, which is a combination of blocks, then we can surely do any type of question which we can expect.
Sir, in the exam, in case of this question, is it necessary to draw the diagram?
Very
or
good.
Is it just for the understanding?
Very good. So I can advise not necessary, not actually required. If you draw, well and good, for your good understanding. Otherwise, we are doing all the steps over here. That's why I've written all these steps with my hand, with wherever 2 or 3 lines of explanation is required. This rigging plan is a sketch for reference or understanding. Even if you don't draw, nobody is asking you, nobody, just do all the steps. If you draw, that will be well and good, no issues. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
what we have seen over here, this class of 30, everybody, this class of second में कौन सा section है फिर भूल गया, ये है तो A में था and usually and normally the first will always be to disadvantage, second will be always to advantage, which is also given to you in the question. अगर क्वेश्चन में पहला एडवांटेज दूसरा डिसएडवांटेज लिखा है shown in this sketch and the second will be always to advantage sorry as shown in this sketch, always opposite, VRs will be always opposite to one another. अब तो आपको दिया भी हुआ है तो फिर कंफ्यूजन किस बात का, तो जो लिखा है उसके हिसाब से आपने क्वेश्चन कर दिया बेटा.
यस सर.
वेरी गुड. तो एक और तरह का क्वेश्चन हमने करना है, एक और टिपिकल क्वेश्चन कहिए या उसमें जरा सा ट्विस्ट नया आता है, दैट इज न्यूमेरिकल नंबर 7. ट्विस्ट नया क्या आया है, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, एक बार पढ़िए बेटा. बेटा कोई पढ़ेगा बेटा.
A 10-ton load is to be lifted by means of a gin tackle used to disadvantage. The runner wire passes through a lead block on the way to the winch. Find effort. Okay. Here is a lead block used to lead the direction of rope for winch. First find even like before this become load for lead block n is equal to 1, and then find it lead block will always be to disadvantage, so VR is equal to 1.
वेरी गुड. सो आपने जो सॉल्यूशन जो हमने लिखना शुरू किया है, फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग मैंने ये 4 लाइनें लिखी हैं, क्वेश्चन आपने पढ़ा, पर हम इस क्वेश्चन को विजुअलाइज कर. दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ लीड ब्लॉक एज शोन इन दिस rigging plan over here. Again, whatever tackle, 2-fold purchase, 5 tons, used to disadvantage. The runner wire, it says, is passing through a lead block. See, I'm showing you with my cursor. Lead block means one single sheave to turn the rope in direction to take it to the winch and heave it. So, like previously, combination of 2 blocks. Here we'll step by step. First find out effort 1 over here, which will become load for the next block, which is called a lead block, where n is equal to 1. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला सिंगल शीव है, always to disadvantage, so we are also always 1. Then you find out effort 2 and then find out your size of the wire rope, etc. So this is what is the question again in front of us, and we will again find out effort 1 first and thereafter effort 2 after the lead block. So
जिन टैकल के लिए N5 नहीं होता, 3+2 नहीं होता.
एक मिनट बेटा, यही तो हम अभी क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं बेटा.
वो डायग्राम में 4 लिया था.
Oh, shabash, shabash, shabash. Okay, just a minute. Diagram में 4 लिया है. Okay, got it. Okay, what is written over here? Don't worry about that. And we are doing this now. So first find out effort 1. W is 10 tons over here. And like that we get effort 1 is 3 tons. This becomes load for the next lead block. So the answer I get is 3.3 tons. That is effort 2. Now if the question asks, Bhaiya, what is the minimum size of the wire rope you will use? Again, same thing. I know minimum size will be always of 6 into 36 construction. Breaking stress formula ये है, is equal to effort 2, that is final effort 3.3 into 6, factor of safety. I get the diameter D is equal to like this 22 millimeter answer.
सर ये जो डायमीटर आएगा रोप का, ये सिर्फ लीड ब्लॉक वाले अरेंजमेंट का होगा ना?
Wherever the question is of the lead block, see what I am seeing and what I am telling you through this rigging plan, a sketch, that is the same single continuous wire rope. ये जो यहाँ से 2-fold purchase से या जहाँ से भी यही continue हो गया. Whereas a combination of blocks में it will be always be a different wires of different sizes. Effort हम final consider करेंगे, that is a final or the last effort over here or effort 2 over here. क्योंकि वो हीप कर रहा है ना, so the effort being experiences of this portion as such, then we are going to find out the size of the wire rope. यहाँ नहीं बोला हुआ of the lead. So similarly, as required in the evening or even now, अभी करते हैं, we can find out the efficiency of the system also. 60.5. Somebody said, सब बच्चों ने निकाल ली, बहुत बढ़िया, बगैर मेरे समझाए हुए. तो उसमें efficiency में there could be a question having two lead blocks. यहाँ पे एक मैंने ऐसा नोट लिखा है, there could be step by step. What that question may say, the wire rope passing through hauling part of the whatever purchase passing through lead blocks at the head and the heel of the derrick. Then the sketch or the rigging plan will be like this. So I'm showing you something now with my cursor. True fold purchase or gin tackle used to advantage. So, and here will be a lead block at the head. The rope comes like this. Then lead block at the heel. Then load thing comes to the winch. So effort 1, effort 2, effort 3. Same continuous rope. So on the basis of this only, again the formulas are this only. ये देखिए effort का formula है ना, मदर फॉर्मूला तो एफर्ट का ही है, W प्लस NW इंटू फ्रिक्शन डिवाइड बाय VR. अब इनमें से कोई ना कोई ट्विस्ट डाल दे क्वेश्चन में तो हम भी कर सकते हैं. तो ब्रॉडली स्पीकिंग क्वेश्चन स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन करने का ये तरीका है. उसमें सब कुछ दिया हुआ है, एफर्ट दिया हुआ है, हर चीज दी हुई है. एक क्या है? सो दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर इन आवर माइंड. न्यूमेरिकल नंबर 7. वेरी गुड. So it gives me very lot of satisfaction that the class is agreeing with me and you are following whatever is being. So now from the past MMD question papers, and these are for our practice, or I am here to guide you step by everything. I am here to guide you. So let's see one of the questions which came in the MMD.
Two-fold purchase used to advantage is to lift a load of 26.
एक ऊपर है एक नीचे है. Please start doing with your own self. Find out effort 1 first as shown over here, and then find out effort 2 as shown over here, then find out effort 3 will be 8 tons over here. And thereafter we will find out the size of the wire rope as asked, and thereafter we will find out the efficiency, and we check out this is the 65%. Not necessarily that we are going to copy each and every word. Solve करना शुरू कीजिए, and you interact with me wherever you think that you are having any doubt.
Sir, question वाली.
So effort 3 will be after the lead block at the heel of the derrick. ये तो सबसे एंड में आएगा. अगर क्वेश्चन में 2 लीड ब्लॉक हैं, then you will find one lead block over here at the head of the derrick, other lead block at the heel, यानी कि नीचे. So the rope is coming like this on top, then coming down, and then coming like this to the winch. तो उसमें इस क्वेश्चन में 2 लीड ब्लॉक हैं. यही तो मैंने अभी लेक्चर दिया. करिए एक बार, क्रॉस चेक कीजिए. एफर्ट 3 ऑलवेज लीड ब्लॉक की जल्दी में गलती नहीं करेंगे, क्लरिकल मिस्टेक नहीं करेंगे.
सर एक बार क्वेश्चन और दिखा दीजिए प्लीज.
So हमारा आंसर क्या है ना, आप आगे निकल जाएंगे. द साइज ऑफ द वायर रोप ऑफ 6 into 24 हमने देखा 36 है हमारा आंसर आता है, और एफिशिएंसी का भी अकॉर्डिंगली. फाइनल एफर्ट लोड बाय फाइनल एफर्ट. अब इसमें 3 VR आ गए ना, VR1 into VR2 VR3. तो यू राइट दिस 5 into 1. 5 ही रहेगा, लेकिन इंटू करना जरूर, नहीं तो ऐसा ना हो कि हमारे प्रिंसिपल मिस्टेक ना हो. सो विद दिस ऑल दिस क्लास ऑफ 42nd mate A section, if you are there with me, not 95, more than that, 96 or 97% we are done with the what type of questions can come. But some typical questions are there, which of course we will also attempt in our future classes, which are also quite simple. वो भी simple ही हैं, जिसने ये कर दिया वो भी कर लेगा. Simple quiz on this and you will respond to that. 1 minute. So please confirm you have received the quiz on lifting gear.
आ गया सर.
आ गया, शाबाश. देखिए हमारे पास अभी 5 मिनट से भी ज्यादा. आप अभी
सर एक बार उस जो लास्ट डेरिक वाला था उसका सॉल्यूशन देखना है मुझे एक बार.
इसका पहला क्वेश्चन.
if the number of sheaves is different, if the number of sheaves is even, it is referred to as purchase. If the number of sheaves is odd, then a name is given to it in the name of a tackle.